life-changing roles her mentors played to help her discover more about herself, her values, and how life can teach you lessons you will only learn in hindsight. Well, Toastmasters, please help me welcome Mayumi Evangelista. I didn't know any better. Mayumi Evangelista.
Even before I graduated university, I was offered a full-time teaching job in Toronto. 4 years later, I became the academic supervisor. 6 months later, the academic director. 1 year later, the business college director. And all within 6 years. Fellow Toastmasters, I will give you the tips to climb the corporate ladder. No, I'm joking. Fellow Toastmasters, I want to share with you my story, how these mentors have impacted my life throughout these years. One, who I am truly grateful for all the opportunities she gave me, yet was my biggest disappointment. And second, the mentor who has become a dear friend who we continue to support each other and help each other grow. I want to focus on that international college. For someone with no real experience, no certifications, or even proof of finishing studies, she gave me a shot. I took the reins and I did my best. It was protocol that every 6 months we would have teacher observations. When she gave me my feedback, I was so appreciative of how I can learn to be a better teacher. And when she gave me praise, my heart just danced. Oh wow, she said I was good. I was the only one who thought who did this over her 13 years of work. I truly looked up to her and I valued her opinions. The way she gave her feedback was a way that allowed me to learn and grow in a way that is my own. As a teacher, there's so many different teaching styles, there's different ways to communicate, there's different ways to present your material. And how she taught me to grow was learning who I am as a teacher, what I'm comfortable with, and with her suggestions, I truly felt she is someone who I can look up to as a role model. Throughout the years as a teacher, I felt comfortable asking for her guidance, for any extra challenges that she wanted me to work on. One day, she put up a posting for academic supervisor. I had no intentions of applying. One day, as I was making small talk with her, she asked me, "Are you interested in the position?" I shrugged my shoulders as if to say, it's a good opportunity, but what are the odds? It's only been 4 years. There's teachers who have years on me and some that are more eager for this opportunity. So I brushed it off. A few days later, I sat down and asked her, okay, what are the responsibilities? She simply just listed them and asked me, do you think you can do some of these? I said, yeah. And the ones you don't know how to do now, do you think you can learn? I said, well, yeah. Again, she shrugged her shoulders and looked at me. So it's up to you. You know how it goes. I got the position. After getting the position, 6 months later, I was reassigned as the academic director because she was going on maternity leave. So in my head, I knew this was her intention. She wanted someone who could move up. She was setting me up for 2 positions, really, not just 1. We spent 1 or 2 months prior to her leave learning more about the roles. I learned about the student numbers, the teachers, the budgets, and the operations of a company. Once she left, I worked more closely with the campus director. With the campus director, I grew even more. She allowed me to voice more of my opinions, share my ideas, and implement changes that I felt were more productive and more efficient, not just for the company, but for the staff. Even though implementing changes were difficult, because everyone hates changes, it was intimidating, but the support I got from the campus director was very uplifting. I wasn't restricted to looking at student numbers and how many teachers. I didn't just decide, do I need to close this class because of the budget? Instead, I was encouraged to think of ideas which will increase student numbers to avoid someone losing a job. In a year, we were able to establish an environment where it became more student and worker-centric, opposed to company success-centric. We knew that the staff were growing and developing individually, which in turn, the company would naturally reap off of those benefits. We weren't thinking of how can this company be a Fortune 500 company. Instead, we were thinking, how can these teachers satisfy the students? And with student satisfaction, these students will help grow the company, help grow the school. Now, here is where the problem came in. The academic director is now finishing her maternity leave and is coming back. The person who I highly looked up to, I thought she was great for giving me all these positions. But in hindsight, I realized when she gave me the position as academic director, she said there wasn't a budget for me for an academic supervisor. So I had 2 new roles on my plate. And when she returned, she was able to hire another academic supervisor. In hindsight, wow, I think she was just lazy. She didn't really guide me in anything. She just asked me questions, and my own confidence in myself is what brought me to take action. This is when I thought, it was good, only because I didn't know any better. Working with the campus director after she left for her maternity leave helped me to discover my strengths, gain confidence to voice my opinions, and instill my values into the workplace. This is an important lesson for me because not only in hindsight did I realize that I was being trained for the success of the company, not for the success of the people. I learned that there are ways to avoid compromising your values even within a workplace, even though there's a higher management breathing down your back. As my final words, mentors are there to help you discover what you can do. Be open to different mentors, because not all mentors will help you advance and grow in all aspects. Mr. Toastmaster.